Hey friend, hope you're well and welcome to my quick review of this new album by Laufey, A Matter of Time. Now, Laufey is this Icelandic musician who specializes in jazz-infused pop music. And although I've actually never heard of her before until some of the recent singles came out, she rose primarily to fame through TikTok a few years ago. I first heard Tough Luck, which came out a few months ago now, and that instantly made me a fan. That song is absolutely excellent. It has a strong narrative, the lyrics and the instrumentation are clever and they keep you drawn in, really high quality. So when I heard that Laufey was releasing a new album, I was like, you know what, sign me up. I'm gonna give it a go and listen to it, even though I'm not sure it's necessarily my top genre. But I'm glad I did because this album is pretty awesome. Now, they even got the Iceland Symphony Orchestra on this album, which I think is amazing. And it really comes to show because there's a lot of string quartet instrumentation and production on this album, which really carries it, I feel like. And also, might I add, I really like the album cover on this album as well. I think it's very clever, and I'm a sucker for strong album covers, so that's definitely a plus from me. But really, her vocals are a clear standout here, and I feel like they accompany this genre really well, and they're just beautiful, to be honest. There's a lot of bossa-nova tracks on this album, especially songs like Lover Girl, which follow Clockwork, the opening track, which features this like tick-tock clock, which is a nice opener to the album as a whole. And it really makes me feel like this album is a ticking clock of artistic confessions with a really nice blend of pop and jazz. Now, I'm not usually a fan of jazz, but when it's presented in such an elegant and exquisite way, it really draws you in. And I think because it combines the beautiful vocals with this pop genre, it helps elevate the songs and it really makes them catchy and it keeps you wanting to come back for more. Mr. Eclectic is another really nice, elegant, and beautiful highlight on this album, and it actually features backing vocals from Clairo, which I found really interesting. And it wasn't until my second listen of that song that I actually noticed it, but now you know it's there, it really helps carry the song and it really rises it up. But even the closing track, Sabotage, is a loud and abrupt song which sort of explodes in your face. It's got an awesome build up. It starts off really mellow with those calming vocals. And like I said, it just erupts and it explodes and it's loud and abrupt, but I think it really is a nice roundup to the album because you sort of expect it to be like a really elegant and quiet sort of pop album. So when it explodes like that, you don't really expect it, but it really helps carry the end of this album, I think. Even tracks like Forget Me Not, which wasn't my immediate favorite, but it does feature Icelandic lyrics on it, which make it sound, again, really elegant. It's not quite what I expected, but it works really well in this infused genre. I feel like the only song that didn't really stick out for me is Clean Air. I feel like it just doesn't have as much substance to it. But overall, this album is really solid. It really surprised me. And I think because of its elegant and exquisite production, I think Laufey's vocals also really carry a lot of the songs on here, and it just means it's a fantastic album. I didn't know what to expect when I first went into it, because I've not heard basically any of Laufey's material before this album, but after hearing this, it definitely makes me want to come back to her earlier work to see how well she's progressed and how much of a step up this album may be. So yeah, like I said, I think this album definitely made me a fan. I'll definitely be coming back for more. It's not necessarily my top pick of genres, but I think it works really well here, the infused blend of pop and jazz. For that reason, I'm thinking a solid 8.5, maybe even a light 9 out of 10 for this album. But I'd love to know what you guys have thought of this new album, A Matter of Time, by Icelandic artist Laufey. And yeah, feel free to leave a comment below. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks, guys.